Rahul Verma was not born confident. In fact, confidence was something he had never known closely. From childhood, he was a quiet boy, the kind who sat on the last bench, avoided eye contact, and spoke only when absolutely necessary. His voice trembled, his hands shook, and his mind constantly whispered, "You are not good enough." People often misunderstood Rahul's silence as lack of intelligence. Teachers rarely called on him. Classmates ignored him. Some even mocked him. Each small failure added another brick to the wall of fear he had built around himself. Rahul grew up in a modest household. His father worked long hours at a small shop, and his mother managed the home with limited resources. They loved him deeply, but they didn't understand the silent battle he fought every day against self-doubt. For Rahul, these were nightmares. He knew the answers, but his fear tied his tongue. During his final year, a placement interview changed his life, not because he succeeded, but because he failed terribly. When it was Rahul's turn, he walked into the room with his resume shaking in his hands. The interviewer asked simple questions. Rahul knew the answers, but his voice cracked. Words collided in his mouth. His mind went blank. After 10 painful minutes, the interviewer politely ended the session. "Your skills are good," the man said, "but you lack confidence. Without it, your potential will remain locked." Those words pierced Rahul's heart. That evening, Rahul sat alone on the terrace of his hostel. The city lights flickered below, but his mind was dark. For the first time, he didn't feel sad, he felt angry. Not at the interviewer, not at society. He was angry at himself. "Why am I like this?" he whispered. "Why do I let fear control me?" That night, Rahul made a decision that would change his life. He decided to build confidence step by step. The first step, facing fear. Rahul realized something important. Confidence doesn't come before action, it comes after action. The very next day, he did something terrifying. He raised his hand in class. His heart pounded, his palms sweated, his voice trembled, but he spoke. The class was silent. No one laughed. The teacher nodded and said, "Good point." That single moment felt like a small victory, but it was powerful. Rahul wrote it down in a notebook. "I spoke today. I didn't die." He started calling this notebook his confidence journal. Every small win went into it. The second step, changing self-talk. Rahul noticed his biggest enemy was not people, it was his own mind. "You will fail. You sound stupid. Everyone is judging you." This didn't make him confident overnight, but it weakened fear. The third step, improving skills. Rahul understood another truth. Confidence grows when competence grows. So he started working on himself. He practiced speaking in front of a mirror. He recorded his voice and listened to it. He read books on communication and mindset. He watched speeches and observed body language. Every day, just 30 minutes. Some days felt useless. Some days he wanted to quit. But he continued because for the first time, he believed effort mattered more than talent. The fourth step, accepting imperfection. One day, Rahul volunteered to give a short presentation. Halfway through, he forgot his lines. There was an awkward silence. His old self would have panicked, but this time, Rahul smiled and said, "Sorry, I lost my flow. Let me start that part again." The class waited. He continued. Something strange happened. People respected him more. That day, Rahul learned a powerful lesson. Confidence is not about being flawless, it is about being comfortable with flaws. The turning point. After graduation, Rahul didn't get a top job. Instead, he joined a small company with a modest salary. The old Rahul might have felt ashamed, but the new Rahul saw opportunity. He spoke up in meetings, he asked questions, he shared ideas, even when unsure. Some ideas failed, some succeeded, but people noticed his growth. His manager once told him, "You weren't the loudest when you joined, but you're the most reliable now." That sentence stayed with Rahul. Failure didn't stop him, it shaped him. 2 years later, Rahul applied for a leadership role. He prepared for weeks, he practiced interviews, he visualized success, but he didn't get selected. For one night, self-doubt returned. Then Rahul opened his old confidence journal. He read the first entry. "I spoke today. I didn't die." He smiled. He realized something profound. Confidence is not about never failing. It is about trusting yourself even when you fail. He applied again, this time with calmness, not desperation, and this time he succeeded. Years passed. Rahul Verma stood on a stage speaking to a room full of people. He was now a respected professional, leading teams, mentoring young employees, many of whom reminded him of his younger self. Someone from the audience asked, "Were you always this confident?" Rahul paused and smiled. "No," he said honestly. "I built confidence, brick by brick, when I was tired of being afraid." The audience applauded. The truth about confidence. Rahul's success was not magic. It was not luck. It was built on courage to take small steps, patience to grow slowly, acceptance of imperfection, faith in effort. Confidence didn't change Rahul's world overnight, but it changed how he faced the world, and that changed everything. Final message. If you feel invisible, afraid, or unsure, remember Rahul. Confidence is not something you are born with, it is something you build. One thought, one action, one brave moment at a time. And one day, you won't recognize the person you used to be, because confidence will have turned you into someone unstoppable.